Hi Libra, this is Eileen with your teen psychic tarot card reading. And we're starting the month of September with the Magician card. And I know we're already into the month. This is September 6th now that I'm doing this video. But the Magician card is a major arcana destiny card. And the Magician is talking about creating something that you can create the reality that you want for yourselves, whether it's something in your career, in your personal life, just the whole package, how you want your life to be for work, for your personal life, just long term, short term, that you have everything you need. You have all the resources you need inside of yourself to create the life that you want for yourselves. And the important thing, though, the message in this card is not saying that if you just do a little bit or don't do very much or just wait for things to happen, that things are just going to fall into your lap. It's not that. The message is you have to really focus, be determined, have the intention to create the life you want for yourself, and then take the steps one by one. Just take the steps you need little by little to get where you want to go in your life. But the Magician card here in September. And this is your birthday month for a lot of you. Happy birthday, Libras. I know some of you have your birthdays in September and some in November, but happy birthday to you. You've got some good cards in here, a lot of pentacles, must be a lot of money related things going on for Libras right now. But this is a great card for you for your birthday months. The Magician card saying, hey, it's time for you to just move forward on your plans for your future, what's important for you, create the magic you want for yourself in your own life, that you're capable of doing it. You have all the inner resources. Just get focused on it and have the intention to have your life the way you want it. Don't settle for less, even if it, I mean, because everything takes time. A lot of times things do take a while to get them the way you want them, but you're better off just continuing forward and working your goals, working your dreams, and getting your life to where when you start getting there, you can feel really good about what you've accomplished rather than just giving up and settling for less. But, everything, there's a lot of good energy here for you. Next card we have is the Ace of Pentacles, and this is talking about a new project. So it's kind of a good card just following the Magician card. So for a lot of you Libras, you might have something new going on. Maybe you're starting a new job. Maybe you're starting a new business, or you have a business that you had started already and you're just working on getting it off the ground little by little. Or even having a business that's been in place, but you're wanting to build it more. So for some of you, you might be applying for a promotion or applying for some other job that's going to be a step up from where you've been. Others, you might be just receiving some money you've been waiting on. Yeah, I'm getting different scenarios for different people because I'm tuning in on a psychic level as well as reading the meanings of the cards. But for some of you, you might even receive a gift or receive some money that you've been waiting, some long awaited money from somewhere. Some of you might get an inheritance. Now, also, this can even talk about, um, some other types of prosperity in your life. Some of you might be completing a program or getting some kind of certification or diploma of some sort. It can even relate even to a marriage certificate where some of you are getting married at this time, purchasing a property. It's good new beginnings. It signals prosperity and things going full steam ahead for a lot of you. So this is really good. Okay, and then the next card we have is the Two of Pentacles. So we go from the Ace to the Two. So what we're talking about here is having to juggle a lot of things. So a lot of Libras, and remember, you're going to be busy. You're going to be making that money. You're working towards your goals and your dreams and getting things moving along and keeping the ball rolling. But the Two of Pentacles is saying you are really good at juggling. You're good at doing a lot of things at one time. People see this in you. I feel like in your work, whether you're self-employed or you work for a company, that you have a good reputation for doing good quality work and for managing to keep a good balance. So you might stay busy, but you're real good at staying focused on what you're doing and getting your job done and just doing good quality work. And you're feeling good about it. It's like work that you're good at, that you have a natural ability for. Yeah, and a lot of you feel like, you're very aware that things are going well for you and you're going to continue on this path. Yeah, there's a lot of good energy here. Can't get over all these pentacles in this month's reading too. And then the next card we have is the King of Pentacles. And the Pentacles are relating actually to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So some of you Libra, you might have someone that's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your life in number, whether it's in a romantic setting or for business purposes, or if they're not one of those signs, they might have a lot of that in their chart. And the King of Pentacles is someone who's fairly successful, who's very stable minded. The earth signs like things to be very stable. They do things slowly but surely. They don't try to do things real quick and hurry up and get things done. It's like they lay a solid foundation for themselves and build upon it over time. They like their homes to be aesthetically pleasing. So some of you Libra, you might actually be embracing the qualities of the King of Pentacles in the month of November. Perhaps you've been doing well and you're feeling good about your progress and your prosperity and success and just enjoying your home and feeling good about what you have. I'm feeling home ownerships. I don't know if this is one person I'm tuning into. A few of you have bought a home recently, or maybe you remodeled your home, or even if you're renting, some of you have just been reorganizing things, or I don't know, making some changes, painting, just doing things, buying some new furnishings or something, redecorating a little bit, and getting things set up in a way that's very aesthetically pleasing for you. And so you're able to feel good and smile when you come home at the end of your day and a lot of you are just feeling prosperous. You've been working hard and you're feeling good and doing well. There's just this reading, there's so much about the pentacles here. So, which is really nice. This is good. Let me see what else I'm getting here. I do feel this King of Pentacles figure, for some of you, this represents a romantic interest. Now, this is a general reading, so some of these cards will resonate for some people and other cards might resonate for others. When I'm doing a private reading, then I focus in just on that person's circumstances. But this King of Pentacles figure, this could show up as a new romantic interest for some of you Libra in the month of November. Let me see what I'm getting here, because I'm getting some different scenarios for different people. I feel like for someone, this King of Pentacles is someone that could be in your workplace. I feel like it is a male, because we all have a certain amount of male and female energy, but I'm feeling like this King of Pentacles for whoever I'm tuning in for in the workplace. I feel like it is a male, and he's in a fairly high position and he's successful and lives a comfortable life. He's either single or divorced, and he is very open to finding his mate. And I feel like, and this could be one person I'm tuning in for, that he finds you attractive and nice. He likes your personality and your looks, and you might come across a little I don't know if I want to say shy, or a little bit, yeah, like you're pleasant, you smile and you're pleasant with him, but you're not too um you know proactive. It's not like you're going up and talking and hanging around and chatting with him or anything. I feel like you're um you're you're cautious in that area. You're being cautious, even though you might find him attractive and eligible and all that sort of thing. But you're not assuming anything. You feel kind of humble. I'll say it that way. You feel kind of humbled by him. But I feel like he does find you attractive. He's trying not to act. He doesn't want to act like he's flirting with you. He's trying to be cool. I mean, he's very aware of his position. I feel like his position is above yours. So he doesn't want to do something that's inappropriate. And he's even trying to act like he doesn't notice you as much as he does. That's what I'm feeling like. But this person, he wants to find his right mate, and he does find you attractive. I feel like he wishes you weren't working there, so it'd be easier just to get to know you better, in an environment somewhere where it wouldn't cause any kind of problems in the workplace. So that sounds specific to one person I'm tuning in for. But for others of you, Libra, you could have someone with these traits around you that could turn out to be a romantic partner for you. And then for some people, this King of Pentacles, there's so much money and business oriented information here. This King of Pentacles could be someone who's going to help you in business. You might be applying for a loan or even a mortgage for your house or something like that, or a car loan. And this King of Pentacles could benefit you by approving your loan or something. Or he also could be in a position of hiring and offering someone a job. So I am getting some other scenarios for other people that are more work or business related, that sort of thing, or money related, where he could be helpful. I don't get negative energy in the way of him looking at anyone in a really negative light and and turning them down in some way. He feels like he could make favorable decisions for those of you that are affected by this King of Pentacles in a business manner. Next card we have is the Ten of Swords. And of Swords, this is talking about, for some of you Libras, you've been through hell. And, and it's kind of like it finally came to an end. And I feel like this could be some relationship stuff I'm getting here for some of you. Maybe you've had a relationship. It could be a romantic relationship. It could have been some other relationship, maybe in friendship or even business, that just turned sour. But I don't feel like it went bad all of a sudden. I feel like it may have been something that was just coming for a while and you suspected it was kind of winding down. But it's just the same. It's difficult. It's been stressful and upsetting. And in November, it's just totally over. But it's good because if something is right for you, it's not going to just end like that. So whether it's a relationship, um, romantically, or even some job situation or money situation, it's like if you're supposed to have something, you will, or someone in your life, then they'll be in your life. If they're not supposed to be, it won't work out. Something will go wrong. And so I feel like for some Libras, because again, this is a general reading, some of these cards will resonate and others won't. For those of you who have this of Swords energy in Ember, it's like it's to me the feeling I'm getting for those of you being affected by this. It's like, oh, finally something. It's over. It was time for it to be over. It's like brush it aside, brush yourself off, move on. That's what I'm getting here. That the sooner you just say, okay, fine, that's over with, I'm moving on. That's what it feels like to me. It's like it's been time for it to be over. So for some of you, it could even be some people you thought were your friends who turn out not to be real friends, but to be, kind of backstabbers, as they say. Um, for others, it could be a romantic relationship that just really went bad. And then others, maybe a job situation. I'm feeling for someone, this might be one person in particular that you feel like you got somehow ganged up on by some. It could have been in the workplace where you felt like people just got this really negative attitude towards you or something, to the point where you ended up maybe leaving that job or something. So whatever it is, for those of you affected by this, it's for the best that it ends so you can make a new beginning with something or someone that's much better for you. So, okay, and then the next card we have is a very appropriate card to follow this Ten of Swords. It's the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is talking about resting after having some really stressful, difficult situation to deal with, that you're going to need rest. And then for others of you, Libra, that don't have this Ten of Swords scenario going on, you're just staying busy with your work and making money and all the things you're doing and juggling right now, because this one's talking about juggling a lot of activities. The Four of Swords is saying, hey, you need to take a break, you need to rest, regroup, have a little recreation time, catch up on your sleep before you continue on, because you still have a lot to do. And so that's what the Four of Swords is all about. Just it's time to rest, regroup. And for those of you who did have these difficult scenarios with that Ten of Swords energy, you're going to need your rest all the more to heal from that, to recover from the stress. So, like I said, I think it's a really appropriate card to follow the Ten of Swords, or for these Two of Pentacles with all this juggling going on and one thing or another. Next card we have King of Cups. Okay, and the cups do relate to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So some of you might have this King of Cups figure in your life around you in the month of I'm feeling, and then also the cups do relate to feelings, emotions, love, all that sort of thing. And so I'm feeling like if you have this King of Cups figure in your life, it's more than likely in a romantic sense. That's what I'm getting, more romance than business with this King of Cups. But King of Cups is a warm, caring, considerate, sensitive kind of guy, successful and prosperous. I feel like whoever, and this might be one person again I'm tuning in for, that this King of Cups for someone, I don't know if he could be in your workplace. It's possible. I'm not sure. I'm kind of tending to feel like he is in your workplace too. The only thing about these workplace scenarios, and it makes it a little more difficult because to cease to get involved with somebody like this. But I feel like he might be outside of work. He might be just in maybe around your friendships, when you socialize, that sort of thing. But he feels like he's got a nice sense of humor. He feels like he's got some charm. And I feel like whoever this might be a few people having someone like this, but I feel like definitely I'm tuning in for one person, that he looks at you and smiles and he's kind of charming, and he might even tease you a little bit or joke around a little bit, that type of thing. But at the very least, he just feels like he's got a lot of charm, and he's attracted to you, maybe even amused by you and your personality or something. He might find you a little funny or just cute and charming. He's just very attracted to you. And to me, I feel like he kind of might be a little flirtatious. So whoever you are, this might be one person I'm tuning in for, but it could be a few Libras that have someone like this around them in the month of November. But he's definitely attracted to you. I feel like he would like to get around to going on a date or something. Now, for some of you, you have already gone out with this person. It might be somebody you're starting to date now. So, but he's a nice guy. I do feel like he dates. How do I want to say this? He's got that charm. And so I do feel like people like him. He's very likable, and women are attracted to him. So he does date, and so if you were to go out with him, He might still be here and there dating somebody else. I feel like if it got serious enough, then he would let go of the other ones. I don't feel like he has any great need to be continuing to juggle women or anything like that. I don't get that. I just feel like he's very aware that he's single, he's available, and until whatever time he makes some sort of a commitment, semi commitment of just seeing one person, I could see where he might be dating other people here and there. So be aware of that. Whoever you are, if this is one person or a few people, just be aware that unless he's made some kind of a commitment that he's just seeing you, that he could very well still be going on some other dates with other people at the same time he's seeing you. Okay, next card we have is the Queen of Pentacles. We had the King of Pentacles up here, so here's the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is someone who does very well for herself. She's worked hard and laid a solid foundation for herself and does well. I feel like for some of you, this Queen of Pentacles person could be in your workplace. You might work, she might be somebody above you, like some kind of manager or something, maybe even an owner of a business you work for. Let's see what I'm getting here. I feel like you could be benefited by her also in the way of either moving up at your company or getting a raise, getting some additional responsibilities and recognition of some sort. She looks like she does look at you favorably. I feel like for some of you, Libra, this could be a handful of Libras I'm talking to here, that you have this person in your workplace. And for some of you, she may not know you well enough, but she's watching and waiting to see. So far, she does not have any bad impression of you. So she's watching to see just how productive you are and what kind of worker you are as time goes by, because I feel like she wants to give more responsibilities and more and just reward you if you're doing better and better work as time goes by. And for others of you, I feel like she already sees those traits in you, that you've been at your job long enough that she sees it and knows it already. And so, but she feels like she's a benefit to a number of you Libras in your workplace. Now, again, this could be someone, if some of you are applying for some kind of a car loan or a mortgage or something, she might be the one who's approving your loan. I'm just getting favorable outcomes for a number of Libras who have this woman to deal with. I'm not getting any kind of harshness or toughness or her being overly critical of you. I feel like she has worked hard herself and does well for herself and feels really good about the work she does, about what she's accomplished. But I don't feel selfishness in her. I feel like she's very open to others. It's not like she wants to be up there on a throne looking down at everybody and criticizing. I don't get that from her at all. She totally feels very open to helping others who are working hard and wanting to make a good life for themselves, because that's what she identifies with and relates to. So she will reward those people that she sees embracing those kind of traits and that kind of a work ethic. And in the lending department, if she's going over a loan of some sort, car loan, mortgage, whatever, I do feel there's a very good chance of a favorable outcome with her. Now, for some of you, this could be someone in a romantic sense that you should, you might be getting to know, or you might already be involved with this person for romance for some of you. But I get a lot of good vibes. I get a lot of good vibes from this Queen of Pentacles, whether it's related to romance, relationships, or for business. Yeah, beneficial again, like I did with the King of Pentacles. And some of you actually might just be embracing the traits of the Queen of Pentacles in the month of November, because you've been working and doing well for yourselves and you're feeling prosperous and feeling good and just feeling very open to others, and you're pleased with the progress you're making and you're continuing on. Some of you Libras could be embracing these traits yourselves in the month of November. Overall, just a lot of good energy there. Okay, next card we have is the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is talking about being a little too cautious with your money. That some of you, you've been working hard and accumulating more and doing well for yourselves. And so you're getting overly cautious and thinking, well, I don't want to lose any of this. I've been working hard. I don't want to squander money. I don't want to waste it, whatever. So you're being extra cautious. And even the Four of Pentacles even talks about being miserly with your money. So I think the advice here is if you're feeling overly cautious because some of you might be remembering a time in the past where money was really tight. And so now, if you have a little extra money, you want to be extra cautious and hold on to every penny. And the advice here is just to let up on things a little bit. Don't feel too it's kind of like living in fear when you're being overly cautious. It's like you're not trusting the universe. And the way the universe works is flowing, things flowing. You give and receive and being open because you have faith, you have trust in the universe, in the prosperity that you'll continue to be prosperous. When you're being really worried and fearful about whether it's money or anything, you start blocking your good and stopping all the good flow from coming to you. So, as far as that goes, it's in your best interest just to let up a little bit. Don't feel overly cautious. It's good to save money so you can feel secure and everything. That's how you build things for yourself and do well over time. But at the same time, it's good to enjoy some of your money and spend some money on yourself here and there, or do something that you enjoy, have some recreation here and there, and reward yourself for all the work that you're doing. And that helps give you a nice positive attitude to keep working and keep going forward and doing well also. And then, like I said, Pentacles is the card relating to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For some of you Libras, you might have this Four of Pentacles figure in your life in the month of November in a romantic sense. And if you do, I would say be very cautious dealing with this person as far as making any big lifetime commitments, because this is somebody who would tend to be kind of miserly and want everything to be on a tight budget. They might have a whole lot of money, but then they don't want to spend it. So I'm sure you've all heard of people like that just have a lot of money. They might be rich or whatever, and they can be very cheap and very miserly and not want to spend much money. So be cautious, whoever you are, if you do have this person in your life, especially if the relationship's getting serious, because this person I'm getting who would be in someone's life on a romantic level, they are very family and home oriented. They do plan to have, to be married, have a family, a home. They do plan for long term commitment in a family sense. So, but this person would be wanting you to be on a tight budget. So, if this is one person I'm tuning in for, or a few of you, and you're with this person now, and maybe you're engaged, or maybe they're talking about long term with you, because this person thinks long term. They think marriage, family, home. So whoever you are, it might be a few people that you have this person in your life, and they've made it clear they're looking at the future and a solid, they're not. It's a very steady, reliable person, but the thing is, they're kind of miserly, and so they'd be keeping you on some kind of a tight budget. Um, I mean, even if you're having your own job and your own money and trying to keep it separate, I think this person would be disapproving every time you go buy something that you want. So I feel like you'd have to be careful dealing with this person. So whoever you are, this might be one person I'm looking at, it might be a few. Really be very logical minded, really weigh things out dealing with this person. Don't just get caught up in the idea of marriage and all that sort of thing. Really look at all the pros and cons of spending your life with someone like this, because it might cause you to back up a ways. I think I'd back up about miles myself. But anyway, the next card we have is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords. This is someone who, now this is the air sign. The swords represent the air signs of Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And so some of you Libras might be in the position of the Queen of Swords in the month of November. The Queen of Swords works hard and she does well for herself. And very no nonsense, very clear thinking, analytical in her thinking, but can be kind of critical of other people. Like if you're among these, excuse me, the ones who would be embracing the traits of the Queen of Swords in November, you might be getting impatient with some people around you, maybe in the workplace, maybe in your home. If you feel like certain people are not keeping up and accomplishing as much work as you feel they should, because you know you work really hard, you like to be organized, get things done. You're just very clear thinking and decisive and strong, and so you might get impatient or aggravated with people who are not keeping up. And so I'm feeling for some of you, you're in the position of the Queen of Swords by the end of November. You might be in a management position in your job, or you might just be, it could be, you might be self-employed. You might be also, this could even be in someone's home. At home, you might feel like you're the one doing all the work and organizing everything, and other people in your home are just not keeping up their share of the work. And but you're very strong, whether you're in your workplace or in your home, where you just keep getting things done. You always, it's like you do more than your share. But at the same time, you could be very critical of other people that you see as just lagging and not keeping up. Now, for some of you, this Queen of Swords might be someone who could be around you in the workplace. This might be like a manager or someone who's kind of critical of other people and likes things a certain way, and so just doesn't have much tolerance for people who don't do things the way she wants them done. So you might have someone like a manager or somebody that you work under who's like this. I don't, for whoever this is, if this is in the workplace, I'm not getting a lot of negative energy toward you, but I just feel like this person is, they watch everything really close, and it's almost like, sometimes they can disapprove and they don't even say it. It's kind of like you just kind of get that feeling from them when they're looking at you. hmm And also, I'm feeling for some of you who are in the position of the Queen of Swords, I'm getting something about a marriage or an engagement, maybe by the end of December, or maybe you just got married or something, or just got engaged. Getting something like that for somebody. Okay. All right. So this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Shiro Marchetti. And what I want to do now is pull one card from the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Time. Okay, and if you like videos, be sure and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified as I post new videos. Feel free to leave your comments. Oh, and if you have already subscribed, I thank you for your subscriptions too. And be sure and check your rising and moon signs as they come available as well. And if anyone would like a private reading, rates and contact info are listed below. But yeah, I was surprised when I was laying out the cards and saw so many pentacles for the month of November. I like that. I love the trends you've got going on. And that's your birthday month, and then the Magician card. So you've got kind of a good trend going on there overall. And I always advise people, if you're not having those prosperous conditions in your life, learn about the law of attraction, because if you feel prosperous and feel successful and have every intention of being prosperous and successful and doing well, you attract those conditions to you. So you want to give yourself good feedback, good stories. Don't tell yourself negative things about yourself or feel fearful or any of that. You've got to feel confident and have every intention to create the life you want to lead, and it opens doors for you. Okay, and I'm shuffling for 18 for Libra. What's the message for Libra for 18? 18, Libra. What's the message for Libra for 18, Libra? What's the message for 18 for Libra? Libra for 18. Okay, I'm going to fan these out. I'll pick one card. Okay, let's see. Okay, now this one says Princess of Autumn. Studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. Oops, getting out of focus here. Wait a minute, I'm trying to get wait a minute. Needing a little push to get going. Why am I not getting this focused in correctly? I think this is better. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. Needing a little push to get going. This is a great message here. I like this. Princess of Autumn, studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. Good message. I love it. Really good message. I think it ties in well with this reading overall, too. Okay, now I'm going to pick one card from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. Okay, so what's the message for Libra for 18, Libra? What's the message for Libra for 18 for Libra? What's the message for Libra for 18? Libra. What's the message for Libra for 18? And one more shuffle for Libra for September 2018. And then I'm going to, okay, let me fan these out and pick one card. Okay, just one here. Okay, this one says show your support. Show your support. And I'm going to look this up in the booklet too. Let's see the picture on here. Oh, beautiful details. I don't know if you can see that really well or not. It's magical. It's all these magical images and nature. Little birds there. And I'm going to look this one up in the booklet. And I'm going to show your support. Let's see what this one is. Okay. Getting close. Where is it? Okay. Show your support. Take time to encourage a colleague, coworker, family member, or friend. Be a strong shoulder or willing volunteer to run errands. Provide a safe space for another's concerns and feelings to be discussed and be a good listener. Jump in on providing extra time. Sponsor someone else's work. Share in someone's success. All of nature continually shows us the value in creating a strong network. The trees provide shelter and support for many different inhabitants. We are a community and we support each other. Everyone gains. That's a good message. I like that. I haven't seen that one before. Okay. And then last but not least, I'm going to pick one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay. And what's the message for Libra for September 2018 for Libra? What's the message for Libra for September 2018? Libra for September 2018. What's the message for Libra? 18. Okay, I'm going to give it one more shuffle and then fan them out. Libra for 18. Okay, I'll fan these out. Oops. Okay, let's see this. This is Angel Ray. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. Angel Ray says yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. Well, that's a good message. Okay, all right, Libra. Well, I hope you like your reading, and be sure and check for your rising and moon signs. Some of them would be there now. I've got kind of a late start here since we're already in December, so I'll still be doing some more before I start the October videos. So Also, feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, rates and contact info are listed below. So happy birthday again, Libra. Thank you for watching the video and have a wonderful September. And we'll talk again soon.